Hello sir, I am Arpan Kamra Shodhan Gaira, 17BC 1332, and my partner is Ashwa Shaluja, 17BC 1319. So for experiment number 1 we have done the modeling of this house as you asked for. So this house has been resized into a pixel rate of 640 by 480, as you can see it here. Resize, you can see it, that pixel, it's 640 by 480 and aspect which has been maintained, so it has been resized into 640 by 480, idealized for our modeling size, so we can use the same coordinates for the both of the things. Now for the modeling aspects, the certain shapes which we have used here are: for the windows we have used rectangles, for the roofs we have used polygon, and for poles and stairs I have used line functions. There are also we can do something like arcs. I was working on a car, but it was getting very tricky, so I selected a house rather. I also did a modeling of a car. I'll show you ahead in this, but I have done a modeling of a car and I'll show you the output for that also. So this is the house, and as you can see, the most of the coordinates have been noted here down, as you can see that. So many of the coordinates have been noted. Some of the coordinates are not noted, which have been taken instantly down, right? If I move the cursor, I can note the coordinates of that point, right? So I did like that, and I've done the modeling of that. For the code, like you can see it here, the code has been written down. So for every function, every component I use a different comments and all that, so it's easy to so for example, for window 1 these are all are for window 1, these are for window 2, this is all for window 3, and like that I have moved on, and the output is final output is there, as you can see. Yeah, so this is the final output of my house. As you can see, it's almost identical, not as much 100%, but I'll say that it's almost 85% to 90% of the identical house. Modeling, I'll attach the directory of GitHub for that, for referring the modeling shapes and all that, and also a picture. Now let's move to the modeling of a car which I've done. Wait for a second. So here is the modeling of a car. As you can see, there is a code for that. I'll show you the output. So this is the basic output of a car, as you can see. I'm going to attach this also in a GitHub repository. This is for the basics implementation of arcs and more of the arcs and circle parameters which I have not used in the house. I'll attach that in the GitHub repository. And for moving on our experiment number 2, as you asked, sir, implementation of Prism algorithm and optimization for that. So let's move to that. So sir, as you asked for the implementation of this output implementation of this case, you asked for that to draw a kite using a Prism algorithm, that I have done. So let's move on to code. The optimization which I have done in this Prism algorithm is that I have used it for both. You can use it for negative slope also, and you can use it for positive slope also. Wait for a second. So as you can see here, including the header files first. So there is the code. So basically this code will work for negative slope also and positive slope also. As you can see here, I implemented here that it should work for both the slopes. This is the main function for that, and where it is. So as you can see that there is a special case for negative slope and positive slope, and for less than 1 and greater than 1, and else if the slope is between -1 and 1, there's a different case. For that also we have implemented it. So that is the implementation I have done. Basically, as you know, that as you taught in the class, that Prism algorithm is the step-by-step incrementing of the coordinates. For example, if one coordinate is 2, 3 and another coordinate is 5, 4, it will be incremented step by step. First x will be incremented, then y will be constant, and y will be incremented, x will be constant. So like a zigzag line will be formed. So as that we have tried to implement that, and I have done this case as you asked for. I'm gonna attach the GitHub repository for this code, and you can verify the output for that. You have to give the input manually in this, as I have made user interface. So you have to enter 4 coordinates you can do, but for entering like that we have to do manually, and we have to call Prism algorithm several times. Okay, so I've implemented that also, and moving on to code, I'll attach the code in that, and here's the output. So optimization I've done that, negative and positive slope has been implemented. Thank you, sir.